Hello and welcome to the first video in our series, Making Better Kickstarter Pages, where we will run through the most popular board game campaigns currently running on Kickstarter. Our goal will be to find out what works, what doesn't quite hit the mark, to then boil that information down to then be used in our own Kickstarters. I'm Sam, co-founder of Seabound Board game designer at Weighted Dice Games, and your host for this series. My goal for this series is to empower aspiring board game makers with the necessary tools and resources to run a successful campaign, one tip at a time. Today we'll be looking at Vizzles, visual puzzles, which is being run by Sam Milham from Brisbane, Australia. His campaign is going quite well, as you can see, overfunding by around 800%. This isn't super surprising, as you will also notice, Sam has run multiple campaigns, 18 to be exact, so I'm sure he's got this down to a science by now. So let's jump in. As we scroll down to the story section of the campaign, you'll see my first recommendation for your Kickstarters. Sam's story is almost made completely of images. Rather than using the provided Kickstarter WYSIWYG editor, which does have benefits like bold and italic fonts, headings, and more, Sam has chosen to use imported images of varying lengths to tell the story of Vizzles. Using images instead of the editor provides you with a lot of design and presentation benefits. One of the main benefits is that images allow you to control the fonts, colors, and orientation of elements on the screen to be consistent with your brand and your game design. Images are what really grip people when looking through a Kickstarter. Does your game look fun? Does this look like something I would do or want to do? We all know that attention spans these days are short, and paragraphs of block text are just not going to cut it. Images allow you to tell a compelling story and put your best foot forward for potential backers. So, you may be asking, Sam, I'm just getting started. How am I supposed to do this? Well, that is another one of the goals of this video series. I want to provide tools and resources on what I use when I ran my Kickstarter. Our Kickstarter was a bootstrapped operation that was completely funded with money out of our own pockets. So the resources and tools that I will be suggesting will keep your wallet in mind, saving that money so that it can be utilized elsewhere. Some of these tools you may have heard of, others you may have not. If you know something better or something that worked for you, please feel free to leave a comment or a suggestion for everyone else. The tool that we recommend using to create images for your Kickstarter is Canva. Canva is a free web-based design tool that offers a lot of options to create many different forms of media, social media posts, brochures, and all kinds of other marketing materials. It's simple and intuitive, making it a clear choice to help with creating images. In our case, we'll be creating a custom design. The only point that I'll stress here is that you want to be consistent with your picture sizes, mainly the width. Consistency expresses professionalism and clarity. Being consistent will provide your campaign story with a clean look that won't distract your potential backers from what you're trying to tell them. I have attached a Reddit post that talks about the different widths and banner sizes that are recommended when creating images. You can create a custom design by selecting the Create Design button in the top right and then selecting the Custom Size button in the bottom left of the drop-down menu. That's all I have for this episode. Tune back in next time for more tips on making better Kickstarters.